Hey retro gamers! In today's episode I am going to talk about a little of the history of NBA Jam series. Did you know that basically two different sequels followed in 1996 that split the series into two different series? How could this ever happen? I am going to talk about NBA Jam Extreme, its strengths and flaws. I am also going to show you some secrets and tricks in this game. So what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Thank you for your cooperation.
Jam.
We all loved NBA Jam, released in 1993. NBA Jam started it all. An iconic and timeless classic that revolutionized the sports gaming genre, offering an exhilarating and fast-paced basketball experience that captivated players with its dynamic gameplay and over-the-top dunks. With its unforgettable catchphrases like, "He's on fire," "Boomshakalaka," "Airball," "Kaboom," "Monster Jam," and many more, and its distinctive 2-on-2 format. NBA Jam Arcade not only brought the excitement of NBA basketball to the arcade but also created a social gaming phenomenon, fostering friendly competition and memorable multiplayer moments. The combination of accessible controls, vibrant graphics, and the ability to perform gravity-defying slam dunks made NBA Jam an enduring favorite among gamers, leaving an indelible mark on the gaming landscape as one of the most enjoyable and instantly recognizable sports arcade games of all time. For obvious reasons, it was ported to all major home consoles.
Showtime! Jazz! Tonight's matchup, Jazz!
A year later, an update was released. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, a triumphant sequel, was even elevating the exhilarating experience of the original with enhanced gameplay, a wealth of new features, and an expanded roster of NBA stars, which made it a must-play for fans of arcade sports gaming. Inclusion of many secret characters, hidden codes, and the ability to play as legendary players from the past added a layer of depth and excitement, keeping players engaged and eager to discover all the game had to offer. The game, like its name suggests, also introduced a tournament mode. Tournament Edition was also ported to all the major home consoles. But this video is not about the first two games, so let's get to the point. Two completely different sequels, made by different developers, followed in 1996. So how could this happen? Somehow, against the all odds, Acclaim, the publisher of the home versions of NBA Jam and Tournament Edition, ended up winning the exclusive rights to use the NBA Jam name. It's not widely known for sure how this happened, but there are some claims and speculations. Greg Fishbach claims the idea for NBA Jam came from Acclaim, so the rights were theirs from the beginning, even while Midway was designing the original arcade games. Two former Midway employees, both of whom asked to remain anonymous, point to Greg Lasson, a former Acclaim employee who went to work for the NBA's licensing department in 1994, and who they claim tricked Midway by getting a verbal agreement that they wanted to do new, innovative things, at which point he handed the name and license to Acclaim. Mark Termel says that Midway was kept in the dark during this process, and he would have kept using the name, but the first he heard about the deal was when Acclaim sent out a press release announcing it. That left the original developers scratching their heads, and they needed to find another name. They came up with name NBA Hang Time, a spiritual successor to original NBA Jam games, developed by the same people, was eventually released in 1996 and started a new separate franchise. But this is not the main topic of today's episode, so let's continue with the other sequel. NBA Jam Extreme, developed by Sculptured Software and published by Acclaim Entertainment, became the official third sequel to the NBA Jam series. NBA Jam Extreme was the first Jam game to use 3D graphics. In contrast, Midway's NBA Hang Time continued 2D visuals similar to the previous Jam games. Extreme also features longtime sports broadcaster Marv Albert doing commentary instead of original commentator Tim Kitzrow. There is also a new feature in the game, the Extreme button, which is essentially a super version of the series' trademark Turbo button. So how about the game? Let's talk about the arcade version first. It is not completely clear if updated 3D graphics, expanded rosters or other additional features such as Extreme Button or Alley-Oop Play actually improved the gameplay. But for sure it is not much worse either. Competition in-game can be really unfair, and sometimes if computer team goes berserk there is nothing you can do. For example, we played around 20 to 25 games with my friend and ultimately we won just one game. However, the other day I played alone and I won 5 games in a row. The game doesn't perform all that well on the PC. Though it uses DirectX and Windows 95, its graphical speed and detail is inferior to other Windows 95 round ball games. The frame rate is extremely choppy with full detail on. Throw in a washed-out appearance during play, and you get a game that is a little hard on the eyes, especially with the pace of the action. Plus, because the camera view pans around and zooms in so much, following the action can sometimes be like trying to read the label on an old LP as it spins on the turntable.
Puts up a brick. Marshall, way above the rim. Marshall hooks up a brick. Van Exel. Savanos for 3. What a shot!
Saturn port also suffers heavily from blurry and unclear, choppy and awkwardly animated graphics.
I smell smoke. Stockton.
Thankfully there is also PlayStation port which fortunately plays a lot better than other ports and also looks better graphically compared to the Saturn port, mostly thanks to transparency and blending modes. Both console versions unfortunately have annoyingly long loading times between each quarter, which kind of destroys the flow. If you can't go with Arcade Original, go with the PlayStation version.
Pass to Elijah. That stings. Hornacek. Malone. Lucky bounce.
There is also a way to make graphics better thanks to today's technology. Old good PlayStation 1 game can now look like a modern game. At least the graphics. How awesome is that?
Peyton for 3. Alley-oop to Kemp. Anthony for 3. I smell smoke.
Secrets in the game. Well, I am not going to show you all the secrets in this game, only the coolest stuff. All these codes seem to be the same on all platforms. Correct me if I am wrong. Unlock all 17 secret teams. Set your initials JBP May 17th. Big feet mode. Hold left or right when exiting the big head screen.
Googliata. Oh yeah. Earl. Hello. Ouch. Alley-oop to Garnett. I smell smoke. Pass to Stoudemire. Knocks it loose. Garnett. Googliata. Wide open. Earl. I smell smoke.
Small bodies and big heads. In the big head screen, press up, down, left, right, down, up, then press yes.
Anthony. Pass to Anthony. Carr called for the goaltend. Malone finds the house. Alley-oop to Reeves. Oh my goodness.
Beach ball. Press pass, pass, turbo, extreme, turbo, pass, pass before the tip-off.
Ori. Pass to Olajuwon. Sensational. Knocks it loose. Ori. From the arc and shot. Olajuwon. Alley-oop to Ori. I smell smoke. Kemp. That stings. Ori grabs the rebound. Ouch. Peyton. Olajuwon grabs the rebound. That's gotta hurt. Olajuwon wide open. I smell smoke.
Soccer ball. Press pass, pass, turbo, turbo, extreme, extreme, extreme before the tip-off.
Ori. Ori. Mason called for the goaltend. Ewing. Oh yeah. That's gotta hurt. Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the follow. Yes. What a pip. Mason hammers it down.
Bonus game. Hold up and the left shoulder button when exiting the team screen.
Tonight's game, Mavericks versus Hawks.
I found some cheats that actually sounded pretty interesting, but I wasn't able to pull them off. One of them was called Marshmallow Treats, whatever it was supposed to do. The other one was supposed to make you play as a pencil. Let me know in the comments if these cheats are even real. Alright folks, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you liked.